the quarterback of Florida State is Jameis Winston, of course.
Oh,
and yes.
Can we do that news?
Breaking news?
Can we do that breaking news thing? Can we do that before tomorrow? Because he comes up with this breaking news. Yeah, that's what I want.
And yesterday he said his dad said he's going to enter the NFL draft. He's got 1 year of eligibility left.
Dad wanted to kind of get some attention on himself. Yeah.
But Jameis Winston looks like he's going to enter the draft, and why wouldn't he? He's possibly going to be the number one pick in the draft. Tampa has the number one pick. Should he be entering the draft now, or should he go back for another year of school and maturity?
I felt like when my daughter, who got her master's degree, if someone and was a really brilliant in math, if somebody come to her after her second year and said, "We're offering you a job with the CIA to be a code breaker," I would have totally supported that.
That's what she's working towards anyway in school, right?
And I've told you and everybody else that ever listens to me, which is not many people, that they're going to college to train to be in the NFL.
Right.
So when that opportunity, grab it. In this case, though, I thought that it would be good for him to come back. And I'm not telling him what to do, and I'm happy for him, whatever he chooses to do. And if you want to enrich your family, I think that's a great thing. But he wanted to play baseball. He does love baseball.
He can still play baseball in the spring.
If he turns pro, he's going to get an agent. He won't be able to play baseball in the summer. There.
Are you sure? If he's pro in one sport, he can still be an amateur in another sport.
Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
But he wants to play baseball. I just assumed he would leave school. Then he couldn't play baseball if he's not in school. Number two, he could come back and he could spend a year out of trouble without any controversy.
Could he?
Well, that was the question that was brought up to me is, could he? Well, it would be good for him to try to have 1 year without getting up on tables and saying ugly things,
misogynistic
or
things,
or stealing lobster tails,
or sexually assaulting people allegedly.
That would be number two. He would be number one in the draft next year because he's not going to be number one in the draft this year. He may be number two in the Tennessee type.
Yeah.
That he would make more money, and you might say, and people would say, well, what if he gets hurt? Well, yeah. But he hadn't got, he hurt his ankle this year, but it was not a devastating injury. I just think that he could have helped himself, that he could have won another national championship. He's already won a Heisman, he's already won a national championship, so whatever. I'm for him, but I think in this case, it might have been a good idea. I cite for you to shoot me down Matt Leinart. He shouldn't have gone back. Mark Sanchez should have gone back, but he got in the playoffs as a rookie.
I used to be the guy who would say, oh no, college is a great experience. You learn so much about navigating life, and you learn how to deal with people, and you need that maturity, and why would you give up 4 years in college? You look back, and for a lot of people, it's the best 4 years of their life. Why would you give that up? Now, especially a guy like Jameis Winston, look, you're the number one or number two pick in the draft. You're getting a signing.
Not number one.
Well, no,
There's
or number
another
two
guy
or
that's
number
gonna be
three.
the
You're
one.
getting Mariota's going to be number one, but you're getting a signing bonus of, I think Cam Newton's was $24 million a couple of years ago. Jameis Winston, can set himself and his family up for life. You take away the financial worry, all right? Number two, he's struggling in school. He's struggling on a number of levels. And I think if he stays another year, he could do more to damage his reputation and to damage his draftability. I think he can, because I don't think he's a very mature kid. So, and he wants to play football. Number three, he wants to play football as a pro anyway. So, you know what? He should probably go, because he might not be more marketable after this year. If he has a bad year, if he gets hurt, if he does something stupid off the field again, I think he should just go. I think he should enter the draft.
And he's doing it.
Yeah.
That's enough on Winston.